So Jerry Schuber. Jerry, talk to us about sacrificial serving. Why serving is so important to you?
I think serving is why we're here. I mean, it's the reason that we're on this planet. We're not here to just take care of ourselves. We're part of the body of Christ. And so for us, our job is to take care of other people. It's to serve others and to be of service. And serving in church just makes sense. When you're the body of Christ, this is where we meet as fellowship. And so for us, it's very important that, serving here amongst his people is so valuable. It also it gives you the energy to go out and do it outside of here and spend time with those people who are unchurched and know that they're part of the body too. They need to be grafted back in. So we gotta get to them.
And what area are you serve? What areas do you serve in? Tell us what you do.
Well, my wife and I both serve in the children's area where we register kids in the morning. And I think the coolest part of that is that you get to see all the young families, and a church that's vibrant has young people in it. So it's always really fun for us to see all the young people and to get to kind of watch them grow up and be part of our family. Yeah. So for me, that's like the coolest part. But, there's other places around the church that we also serve in, and I serve in where necessary. If somebody, you've called and said, hey, we're doing this, can you help? And, wherever it is, I feel compelled to hop right in there and do it.
Yeah, that's what I love about you. That as long as I've known you, like very first Sunday, I knew it was awkward for you to not even serve on your very first Sunday. And you guys have just gotten involved, and you are very much, where do we need to serve? Who needs help? And I'm just grateful for your example here at Core Church. Thanks for sharing.
Well, thank you. And we love being here. This is our family.
This is Dixie, Neal. Dixie, we're talking about generous giving. Generosity just seems to kind of flow out of who you are as a person. Has it always been a part of your life?
I've always been a giver, but I life lessons through the years. And I think back at when we were married, living in San Diego, and we had a company, and the Lord took it away from us. It was under duress, and we had always been giving, but when we had the possibility of everything being taken from us, everything, house, car, all possessions, it was on the line. And we just prayed and gave it to God. And the materialism and the things that we acquire became so immaterial that we just leaned heavy on Him. And we learned a good life lesson and came out of it stronger, and have always looked now forward, just giving out of generosity, just because we love the Lord so much, and He has taken us through some really tough times. Can always continually tithing, but it's even more so. We give all that we can give.
You do. But so talk about, because I think what happens to a lot of us is when you lose a business, you lose a job, somebody in your family gets really sick and the bills are piling up. Hey, I'm going to back off of giving. God understands. Sounds like, though, you just kept pressing forward in that. And now you do have hindsight to look back on that. I think I know the answer to this, but would you say that was wise to do that? Or what would you say to somebody who's going through a difficult financial time and holding back on their giving? How can they press into that?
The Lord taught us big time to continually give. And we gave what we could give, always gave, what we thought we could do at that time. Never stop giving. And the Lord has blessed us so much in our marriage, our children, and I think our children have saw that we struggled, and yet we always gave back to the Lord because He gave to us, and we love Him so much that we want to give generously.
Well, you're such a great example to this community. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you.